Hey everyone, welcome back to Cards in the Wall, and as you just saw at the top of the video, that was Brenden Butterbean Queen celebrating his 2025 ARCA Series Championship win. Well, he won the championship, not the race. You'll see more on that later. But yeah, I was there in person at Toledo Speedway, and before we show more footage of the race, and I'm opening up some cards at the race too. But before we get into that, I just wanted to share with you a couple things that I picked up while I was there. These cards that you see in the back here, that's just my mini Butterbean collection, so to speak. I bought those, before going to the race and everything. So, but one I did get that when I was there was this one. So he signed it for me in person on the fan grid walks there. So he's, Brenden Queen, number 28 there. That's his car number. So got an in-person autograph there on his rated rookie card, which I was really excited to get. Of course, they also gave us this towel. You had to be there, first couple thousand spectators or whatever. Got this Owens Corning 200 ARCA Series Championship towel. And they had us wave this towel on like the second time by under the green flag. So that was kind of cool. During the fan grid, they actually had some other people doing autographs at a table there. You'll see some NASCAR legends in the video at that table later on. But this one here is Larry LeMay. Sorry about that. So he autographed this one for us there. There's his cars there. Pretty cool to see. I think this one is actually at Toledo there. So that's cool. Got another one here. Scott Stovall, 1982 champion. Very cool. Love to see these old cars there. Oldsmobile, indeed. So that's pretty cool. Another one here. Michael Maples from Oklahoma there. He was there signing some handouts there. Bill Venturini, he was at the table. Obviously, this is, if you were going to make, a comparison for owners, I would say, Bill Venturini is like the Rick Hendrick of the ARCA series. He's been there for 40 years as an owner in the series and gave a lot of drivers their start and has been one of the most competitive teams that whole time. So they are, selling their racing team at the end of the year. So this was their final race. And it was really cool to get an autograph of such a NASCAR legend. So Bill Venturini autographed at the top there. Really cool. Here's some, here's the back of it here. So yeah, I thought that was really nice that he was there and they gave him a good send-off. Now this one I have to apologize. So you'll see later in the video, there was a NASCAR Cup Series champion that was there, but I did not get his autograph on this card. But I'm not quite sure whose autograph this is on the left, but this one in the middle here is actually Phil Parsons' autograph. So pretty cool there. Yeah, got the ARCA Menards cars going by at the top there. And here's your 2025 schedule. And you see down here, October 4th. That's the one I was at there. So that was another one that they had people signing. And then on to some more drivers here. So here's Butterbean. He, had his hero card at the car. He was on the outside pole for this race. So there he is, signing it, number 28. Really like that. Here's the back of that one for you. But yeah, pretty cool to see him. I asked him when he autographed this card for me, I said, hey, how many of these have you signed already? And he said, oh, man. He said thousands of them. I was like, yeah, I believe it. Here's Takuma Koga. He was in the race there, and his rookie card was in 2023, if I'm not mistaken, the rated rookie. So there's the team right there. So picked one up from Takuma Koga. And Tyler Reif here, there you go, signed it, number 23. I think this was the driver who, if I'm not mistaken, I think he won Watkins Glen this year at the age of like 15, which is absolutely incredible. So that was pretty cool. But got his hero card signed there. And then there were so many drivers on the grid. Every single one of them had one, but I wasn't able to get them all. But here we go. Frank Kimmel there, giving us a signature on his ARCA Menards hero card there. So there you go. There's the back one there for you. So a couple other things here. They had while we were there, it wasn't just the ARCA Menards series. They actually had these Outlaw super late model cars there. So you'll see some footage of that coming up in the video. And then here's your drivers for the ARCA Menard series there. LeVar Scott you'll see in the video, as well as Isabella Robusto, and of course a little bit of a Butterbean there. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. So they had this printed out and inserted into the program, which I have here for you. So Flat Rock Speedway, Toledo, that's in Michigan, Toledo Speedway souvenir program there. And these are those Outlaw super late models, if you're wondering, that 45 car in the front there. So your typical, you know, racing, you know, local track. It's got all your dates and winners and information here. So this was a pretty cool, you know, pickup. I always try and get, if they offer a printed version, I will go ahead and always pick one up just to have. So yeah, look at that monster truck there. So pretty cool. But yeah, so let's get on to some footage of the race and also a box opening at Toledo Speedway. All right, so here we are. This is the outside of Toledo Speedway. It was actually a really nice day, and could you believe it? The weather was actually going to get up to 85 degrees. Yeah, and we're just right off the lake here. So inside this building here, they had a list of all the past champions that they've had in many different series here at the track. So I thought it was kind of cool to just show you guys some of the names and folks that have won here and been champions of their respective classes. So yeah, they had one here for Toledo Speedway and Flat Rock Speedway, which is up in Michigan. And look at this picture of this guy. This is not Dale Sr., but boy, does it look like him, huh? Yeah, so then they had this wall here. Looks like maybe they did like some press events there for the ARCA drivers and whatnot. So pictures of the, you know, winners of this past year and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then over here, they had other ARCA series and, you know, champions and this and that. And Benny Parsons' name is on the wall, so I thought that was cool. All right, so we got practice here. They had practice for the ARCA series. Got a little bit of footage of Butterbean here. But, you know, I took a lot of other footage of other drivers. But, you know, the main focus for me, being a fan of Butterbean this year, was to just kind of, you know, see him on the track in real life. And boy, do I miss those old Chevy SS bodies. Those were cool to see. But yeah, they had practice for ARCA, and then they had practice for these Outlaw late models that you'll see here in a minute. So they had practice qualifying for both series. Yeah, here's the Outlaw late models. This is their race. At least the start of it. There's quite a gap in performance on these cars. Some of them were lapping faster than the ARCA cars, some of them were lapping slower, and there was actually a V6 turbo at the back of the field there. There was a black car. It was a V6. Here's the fan grid walk. There's Butterbean. Signing autographs for the fans. But yeah, this was really cool. They let us out on the track. I was standing on the banking here. That was kind of cool. But yeah, give you guys a good look at the field before they got underway here and all the fans getting their autographs. There's LeVar Scott signing autographs there. He'll have a major event later in the race. I got some footage of that. Here's Isabella Robusto driving for Venturini Motorsports. So this is their last race as a team. She's in the white hat there, just behind the water bottle. A lot of race fans in Toledo. This was great. There he is. I mentioned it earlier. Cup champion Bobby Labonte there. Unfortunately, when I was in line, you know, able to get his autograph, he ended up getting interviewed here by the track announcer. So missed his autograph, but there's Bill Venturini, so it's really awesome. Got his autograph as you saw. Alright, so we're catching the tail end of the fan walk here. I'll just do a couple packs out of this one here while we don't have anyone sitting down here in front of us. So just a couple packs here to get us started at Toledo Speedway. Here for Brenden Butterbean Queen's championship clinching race. All he has to do is take the green flag. Actually, on the loudspeaker, they said he had already taken the championship by running practice earlier today. So that's pretty cool. All right, I got 3 packs here for us. Whoa, I got you guys sitting on a handrail here. So, all right, let's see. How can we do this? All right, look at that right off the bat. Good old CZ Connor Zillage there, followed by Brent Cruz. He's raced in the ARCA Menard series before. There's Butterbean Queen. That's who we're here to see today, Frankie Muniz. Caden Honeycutt there. Luke Fenhouse. There's Raja Caruth on the orange Velocity. We got a Dale Jr. Unleashed. Love the look of those things still to this day. That's first pack down.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Or grab the second pack here. Trying to keep my trash collected here. That's Austin Beers, Christian Rose, Sam Mayer, Joey Logano with the championship trophy, Davey Allison, Harrison Burton, green Parker Retzlaff, that's numbered 30 to 199, and an orange Velocity of Jesse Love.
Activity here in the city of...
All right, here's the third pack here.
Places. It's 1, 2.
All right, there we go. We got Jesse Love again, Jeremy Clements, Carson Hocevar, William Sawalich, Alan Kolwicki, David Starr, and we have a silver optic of Carl Edwards. Who do we got back here?
Yes.
Kind of stuck together.
Oh,
Spellbound, Dale Jr. Sorry, sorry this is out of focus, guys. Let me see if I can brighten the screen for myself here. Hang on.
There we go. Yeah.
You know what, guys? I just decided we're just going to do the rest of the box here. That way, you know, we're not disturbing anyone's viewing of the race here. There was a lot of people. A lot of people here earlier, and I don't want to be filming right in front of them, sitting in front of us here. So,
I'm going to tell you right
Lane
now,
Riggs, that's a good one. Jake Garcia, orange Velocity. Looks like we have a foil.
A lot of fans too.
There you go, a red Ryan Blaney. That's numbered 3 out of 149 on the season highlights. This one says Iowa Corn 350 champion. Very cool. All right, couple more left here. Sorry if things are kind of crazy today, guys. All right, Kyle Busch, Taylor Gray, Bill Elliott, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski. I tell you what, these cars look great in the sunshine. Oh, sorry, knocked you over. Hang on. There we go. Jeremy Clements, silver optic. Hey, there's our hit of the box, our Kyle Busch rubber souvenir swatch right there, and a Martin Truex Jr. race keys. All right, 2 left here. You know what? I'll go ahead and open this one here, and we'll do both at the same time. So this will be white and checkered flag pack. So I'm going to open them both here. We already got our hit.
Flat Rock, I've worked with mine for 40 years.
Keeping my trash in the pocket here. Don't want to, you know, soil the great grandstands at Toledo Speedway here. There we go. Matt Mills, Chandler Smith, Connor Daly.
And boy, I tell you what, you guys get a lot of fans.
Kyle Petty.
We do. Our fans are great. We really do.
Chris Buescher,
it's got to be one of the best attended, you know, minor league baseball.
Connor Zillich, L.
Around.
Daniel Suarez.
It's really cool. You know,
Riley Herbst.
Point place, so it's always cool to follow you guys. See how everything's
Sorry,
going.
guys.
Yeah, we love our fans.
Riley Herbst, Ryan Priest, Ty Dillon,
For everything they
Wallace Allen,
did for us this year.
You know, it's amazing. You guys have
Haley Deegan. Oh, here you go.
You got guys.
Laser of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. That's pretty cool.
Come down.
And the last one here is Carl Edwards. Yeah, because there's Riley Herbst. So, thanks for joining me again today, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry for the janky setup. Like I said, you guys are literally like hanging on a railing here in the stands of Toledo Speedway. So let me know if you guys ended up tuning into the race here, the ARCA Menards
We gotta say go Tigers.
Owens Corning 200. So yeah, talk to you later.
When he started the engine for practice, he locked up the 2025 ARCA Menard Series National Championship. He's wearing his Toledo Mud Hens uniform. Race fans, let's hear it for Butterbean, Brenden Queen.
All right, here we go. Here's the start. Yeah, Butterbean had the outside pole there and was close to the 18 there at the beginning. This was just the first couple laps of the 200 I'll show you guys. Overall, I'd say Butterbean really didn't have the speed that the 18 did, but you know, we'll see him get close later in the race. But yeah, it was a shame he couldn't get the W, but hey, still got the championship. It was great seeing him coming off the floor too like this. Getting yawed out there in a lot of these cars. Now here's LeVar Scott. This was a major incident there. He came in and hit these little, you know, placement barriers there that divide pit road from the racing surface. Yeah, so this car was done for the day. They ended up pulling him out and, you know, taking that car back. Here's Butterbean finally getting a race for the lead on the 18 here. He goes into one and there's some contact. Yeah, right there, the 18 ends up coming across the back end of Butterbean. He goes way high up into the dirt, kept it off the wall. But yeah, that was basically as close as Butterbean had to the lead all day there, and he got bumped. Here's one other shot of later in the race where Butterbean ran him back down again. This is, again, about as close as he got for the rest of the entire night. Just wasn't able to crawl back up there. They did some good adjustments there on pit road for him, maybe some tire pressures or something. His car did get faster as the day went on, but 18 burnout here, got the race victory, but Butterbean got the championship. So 18 won the race, but not the championship.
Another great top 10 finish for Willie Mullins, 5 in a row on the short tracks with probably a
there he is,
fraction of the
pulling
budget
in.
of some of these teams.
Thanks for guys for watching. I'll leave you with Butterbean waving the flag, and there we
Here
go.
at Toledo, your 2025 champion, Brenden Butterbean Queen, climbs from the car. Charlie Kroll is down there.